Hey guys, welcome. This is part 3 of we are creating an abstract art painting with Gimp Photoshop. I would just like to show you the Blender version since, well, you know, I'm showing it in the thumbnails, and the thumbnail of part 3 might be different from what you see in part 2. So this is right now, this is the part 2 Blender thumbnail version, and I'm only showing you this, guys, because I thought, you know, I just wanted to create a better thumbnail because those videos I create here, they barely have a chance anyway to be seen. Like really, it's almost, it's very low actually. So I thought, well, maybe I should, you know, put more effort into the thumbnails like I do with my Let's Play channel. So I did, and then I thought I'm gonna show you this briefly, but really just briefly. So we have this one here. I can show you this in this version. This is the Blender version, which we may talk about another day, because today we want to focus on this is also a nice perspective actually. Today we want to focus on Gimp. So I already prepared everything. We are pretty much ready for continuing whatever we want to continue. We don't know. Made a new save file. This is piece 101 C. Let's do something. So what are we gonna do today is really interesting. Yeah, first I'm gonna get myself some water, and then we start, I guess. Okay, pausing here. Okay, so I have water. I have to do the laundry in a half hour approximately. Let's get started. So one little thing, crap. Okay, it's just my headset was just a little bit weird. Okay, yeah, let's do something. Think now, since we made another save file, we can happily just, you know, get rid of some of those stuff we probably not gonna use anyways. Although I like anyway, let's just get rid of this. Let's just clean up here a little bit. We're not really destroying much since this guy I want to keep. Those are the eyes of this guy. Yeah, I kind of like this guy from part 1. Yeah, this might be helpful too. What is that again? Yeah, that's also good. I like that. Yeah, oh yeah, this we're gonna, oh yeah, I like this a lot actually. I do like that a lot. Okay, then this one here. Yeah, that's also interesting. We can actually start with that already, because I like some of this layer, parts of this layer, and no, here we go. So parts of this layer, but yeah, gonna go here a little bit. I like some colors of the layer below, so we're gonna do something. Well, when I draw that, when I stopped drawing, I got some ideas. I had some ideas every time when I stop drawing. I have some ideas. I would like to do this next time, but unfortunately, after a while, it's a few days later, I forget them. So I think if I have a really good idea, I maybe should make some noise. Make some noise. Notes. Some notes. Today was a very hot day in Germany. Oh yeah. Yeah. How do we deal with that? Yes, I do like that. I like this too. Yeah, I think the only thing, you know what? Let's just do that. Tip. Yeah, this one. Try to orientate myself. What is that? As clean this up a little bit. Yeah, good. Saving here. I don't think we need that. Let's see. Okay, let's just... This was nonsense, but anyway. So we have this as a backup. We save again. Yeah, actually this brings me to the next step. Sorry guys, but you know, this is part of it. I believe that some people... Wait a second. To go back. I mean, I do not know who is watching, who would watch those kind of videos, but you never really know. What I try to say is, I could also just cut some stuff, but first of all, cutting out stuff is work afterwards, so I don't want to do that. And on the other hand, I also did when I was in the early stage of my whole social media experience, I made some I don't know how to call that, some very 1 minute versions of kind of like drawing. So I what's the word for that? I don't know. It's too hot today. Doesn't matter. So I think, you know what? I think we continue working here. If I remember the word, I'm still thinking about that. Like if you sometimes make a short version. No, I cannot think. Anyway, it's not important anyways. Yeah, I think I wanna have more sky here. Let's say I don't like I like this kind of sky. We can try to aim a little bit for it. And we may destroy some some of the planets, but that's okay. Destroying some of the planets, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, with the sky, I really had the experience that when you do something like that, if you work on the sky, to me at least, it's you can spend a long time just working on the sky, because sometimes it seems that you know, it looks very good, like you get some little boy, talking today is so tough. It was a long hot day, guys. I apologize. It was a long hot day. Oh, I like that actually. Point being is, you know, sky can take, anyway, everything can take a while. Everything can take a while. So do I like that? Maybe. Really hard to say right now. Oh, I think you can make kind of like, oh, this looks like a way actually. I want to create a sky, but if it looks like a magic mountain, then this is good too, you know. I'm not. I kind of like that actually. Yeah, with abstract art, you know, that chances that you are creating something you like are very high. So we just double this, but I like it. We're gonna use both of them. Wait, in case. Yeah, chances are high that you create something you like a lot and the other person don't, or the other way around. So that you can, I don't know, you work on something and then you think it's cool, but you would like to improve it here and there, but the other person already liked it, and then you keep working on it, and you kind of destroy the idea of the other person's first impression. And that is the result is that the other person liked your painting the other person doesn't like your painting anymore or as much as before, because you kind of destroyed the first idea. So that can happen, but that's okay. I mean, that's why actually, if you like part 2, then we have a save file called, we have like, we named the first save file art 101, and then part 2 was 101b, and this one is 101c. So if anybody likes something, then we still have it. We still have it. This is not too bad, but it's also not too good. Those are my wise words. It's also crazy how you can destroy something, or it's sometimes very fragile in terms of you see something and then you imagine something and you try to make the what you see in one piece of your painting. You see something, you start to see something, like when you look into the clouds. I talked about this. So you start to see something, but it's not clear here, so you try to kind of paint it. You try to sculpt it out if you want, but it could happen that you're doing a bad job and you destroy what you saw first. Like I do right now. See, I think I kind of destroyed it already. I liked it, but this is not what I like, so I'm gonna go back. This is the good thing about working with Gimp, you can always go back. So if it's so fragile like this one here, if it's just, you just see a glimpse, or yeah, it's hard to tell what I actually mean, how to describe, especially today. It's not, speaking day is not a really good day. Not too bad. I mean, this we will work on this one. I don't like that much. I mean, I like this kind of, I like the colors, I like the shape, but it's not finished here. So do I record actually? Yes, I record. Yeah, later on. That might be interesting for later on. Later on, we're gonna make something like that here. You see here a bush. It doesn't have to be a bush like this one here. In the end, you have to kind of draw it. And this is, I mean, the shape of this bush is pretty good, but it's not that we are, I don't know. Man. Some days are rough. You know what? I like that actually. I do like that. Can we maybe work with this one here? Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of dark, and a little bit of white, a little dark white, so. Okay, now the best part, destroying it. don't like it. Those guys I like, actually. We're gonna leave them for now. Okay, let's continue working on... yeah, on this here. I think I'm gonna shut up a little bit more today. Maybe. Yeah, those videos on my channel, it's like they're being barely seen, like they don't even have a chance on to be seen. And so I thought, well, I mean, if somebody, for some reason, I mean, it's still, the chance is low, but if somebody sees those pictures, those videos, then the thumbnail has to be good. And first, I didn't want to create, to put too much time in those thumbnails, because it's really work to do that. And so I decided for this channel to take it easier. But then I thought, what the heck, let's just do it again. Let's just put some effort into that. So from time to time, I will probably put some effort into that, and then not. So that is, I mean, it would be great personally if somebody would if someone would like to see those videos. That's the best thing. So if there's one person, if I find one person who enjoys that, that would be great. Now, of course, you want to have, it's never enough. It's never enough. If you're a human being and you get something, you get used to it, and then later you want to have more. But for now, I want to find one person who really likes that, There's some few subscribers, one of them my girlfriend, and I think, two other friends, and maybe Laura. So, and that's nice, and Dawn, I think that's cool, but I really want to have people who I mean, those guys supporting me, so that's cool. I like that, but what I really want is somebody who is just here for this nonsense, and if, someday, maybe. Someday. And if not, well, then whatever. I'm doing it anyways. I thought about this in the last video. I said that my girlfriend is an artist who probably she will never give up. So because she loves what she is doing, I thought about myself being a guy who so I said this in the last part, who does it only so that people can tell me how great I am, which is for sure a thing. I will not deny that. But on the other hand, then I thought, well, I'm doing, if I have set my mind somewhere, and I keep doing it without, much reason. And then I thought about my past. I always kind of did, not really art, but always something creative. I made videos for my friends, like, you know, some best of videos and so on. And my whole life I did something with video cut, and this is how I guess well, maybe what I try to say is maybe I love it too. I mean, the part of me who wants to have, you know, who wants to have acknowledgement and so on, it's huge, definitely. But at the same time, I'm barely getting anything. So, and I still work on it. So I guess, you know, maybe it's really like, just love it. So, and I do. It's very relaxing. I like games, playing games. But the last years, the creative stuff became more and more. And although I kind of miss playing them, but I end up usually starting a game, playing it a while, and then I think, that's cool and so on. But I feel like, you know, continuing working on some stuff I do. It just gives me more. It just is more rewarding right now. But I think I would always like games. Good games, like, you know, games who doesn't treat the player like shit. What am I doing? I think I'm creating here like a, you know, like, what's it called, man? I forgot the word water. Water, Lucas. Do you remember water? What's the big waters? Wow. It's incredible how the brain shuts down if you're a little bit exhausted. So, ocean, you know. The ocean. This is the ocean, Lucas. Ah, this is the ocean. Good to know. Yeah. That's what it is. So let me just save here. Okay. Yeah. Do I like it? Yes, I do like it. Do I love it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Yeah, and if you wonder why I started, I mean, if somebody is listening to that and I already, you know, this is a new channel, I'm already kind of complaining. I never really talked about this, but you have to keep in mind that I'm doing like those YouTube stuff with the Let's Plays for 3 years meanwhile. And this is, you know, right now kind of the first time that I actually talk about more and more, because I think, why not, you know? So it's not that I just started and then I thought, let's complain a little bit. It's also not really complaining, it's more like, you know, first of all, I want to tell you that I know where I am and what I want, and what else? I don't know. Stuff. So well, I think it's just, I mean, it's also normal. It's probably very normal. It's just when you start and you see, you know, you put a lot of effort into stuff and it doesn't work. It only would work if you, I don't know, would do certain stuff which I don't like to do. For example, I don't like to reach out to other creative people and try to you know, to become friends or something. Because I always feel if I do that, the only reason I would do that is just to, you know, to say, hello, that's me, I would like to help you, but I want you to help me. So kind of like, you know, you subscribe to me and the other person to you. I don't like that. If the person is nice and if somebody reaches out to me and he is honestly and nice and watches those stuff, then this is a different case. But myself, I cannot do this. I think that's not how it should, how YouTube should work. So, but now I'm getting tired a little bit of this as well. Let's talk about something else. About here, maybe this is Hey, sometimes that is. Sometimes I think I'm on the right layer, but I'm not. And then stuff like this happens. Wait, this is too strong. So let me see. Okay, let's see. Maybe this one we can get rid of. I just wanna. Here we go. Yeah, I like this better. So maybe not so strong. Although, yeah, this one, yeah. So what do we do here? What if we just... I mean, again, this doesn't have to follow certain rules. Since it is an abstract artwork, we can do some weird stuff too here. And oh, look at that, it's not too bad. Is it? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Where is the stone nonsense here? Let's just get rid of this for a second. That is not the... No. Where is it? I look. I'm searching a particular. No. Pencil. It's kind of like a stone thing. I cannot. That happens very often when I look for the stone version. Cannot find it. No. Where the heck is it? There's a way to make it bigger. Hold on. So let's see. Is this helping me? Maybe it is the right version. It's just a little bit weird. It could be the right version. I don't know anymore. Maybe not. Well, we wanna. What do we want? We wanna create a little bit of an contrast here. A little bit of a mountain. So I hope it'll work. This looks like a tunnel a little bit, so I would like to work on this. Yeah, with rocks I was never really good with rocks, especially with this pencil. But anyways, it's gonna be something. The thing is, it's like I said, it happens so often that it doesn't look good, like at all, because you are making yeah, but why? I don't know. So, oh man, I feel a little bit ashamed today. Cannot talk. I really thought. I think it was just too hot today. What is that? Oh, no. No, this one is kind of nice, but I don't really use it because this is a little bit too easy to me. It's weird because it's Photoshop. You're allowed to use that. You're allowed to create your own stuff. But, you know, maybe someday if I have to be fast or something. But right now, I would like to do it with normal pencils. I mean, the storm pencil is also kind of a, you know, already storm pencil, but I think you can, this kind of pencil you can also have in the real world. So I always think, you know, if it's possible to do the same thing in the real world, that or kind of, I don't know, kind of the same thing. Well, I try to learn that stuff. I cannot talk today. This is again the bush, right? Yeah. I think this bush is okay because it's not too strong. So if somebody grabs this as an unintentional ASMR, I sometimes think about that, probably will never happen. But if this happens, please do not use this video. I speak so bad today, at least I feel like that. I cannot even find the stupid thing anymore. I think it must be this thing. I'm not so sure actually, but it looks fine so far. Okay, well, what we need is kind of different colors here maybe. Oh yeah. So it starts to I get a structure, which I start. Now I start to see something in it. That's good. And some rules we have to understand better. You know, the shadow and light thing plays a huge role in those kind of paintings. Unfortunately, I mean, I kind of understand it, but there's a difference between understanding it and doing it. It's like, you know, when you see somebody doing something, it looks so simple, and you try to just do the same thing, and it doesn't work because you're simply not, you know, you have to practice this. The reason for that is your brain, you know, needs time to understand things. I mean, it sounds obvious, but it really does need time. So I believe it's like, you know, you learn over the day, and during the night your brain tries to you know, it tries to order everything you learned over the night. So I believe it starts to to order everything, and then it categorizes certain things, what is important, so and what is not. For example, if you learn something but it's super boring and you are on the stage of being bored, then your brain probably doesn't really categorize it, whatever you learned, as important, because you at this moment you were not excited or something. So there's from your feeling tells your brain, well, it was just you know, nothing really happened. But if you are nervous, not nervous, but if you are excited about something, I believe your brain will take it more seriously. And so your brain will understand that whatever you just learned must be very important for your well-being or for your future. And if so, then you also probably learn better. So long story short, if it's fun, that's good. If it's boring, it's not good, whatever you do. So if you have to learn something which is very boring, well, hopefully you can figure out how to make it fun. Otherwise, it's going to be a torture. So let's see. Does this maybe help? Oh, the thing with stones is they are usually very sharp, but also not too sharp. This thing, I'm not sure if we like that. It could happen that we get rid of the whole thing. But so far so good. It's actually better than I expected. So the thing is, I felt very well. So today it was a, you know, a hot day, but really cool and so on, and did everything I was supposed to do. And so I thought, hey, recording now, it's good time. I feel it, but I still feel it. I feel like I'm recording, but talking is awful right now. I mean, it's getting better now, but I really don't like it when it starts like that. Like you feel so insecure about what you're saying. Happens very often, unfortunately. But yeah, it's okay. What can you do? What could I do to make it better? And there's nothing. So that's always good if I think like that. Yeah. Sometimes it's just how it is. Hey, look at that. You know, the best part about this stuff is that I did not expect that. I did not see that coming. That we create a kind of this thing here. I just didn't see that coming. And the good thing here about this, we can get rid of this, and we can also just change the color, which is good because now we can experiment a little bit. So this one we're gonna copy. Wait. Yeah, let's change the colors a little bit. Oh, yeah. Good. I like that. Now we need a little bit of that top of it, and then we're gonna now here a little bit more, there a little bit less, and so on. And if I put this thing into the abstract art into a Blender, it's, to me, it's like incredible how cool they. I mean, I really like the thumbnail. I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, when I say it looks awesome, I really think it looks awesome. Not that I wanna say it's the best artwork in the world, probably not. But I also don't wanna be always like too humble. I like it a lot, actually. Combined with the Blender, I mean. Combined with Blender. Yeah. But we can work here because we have this one is a little bit weird. And what I want to get also a little bit, yeah, this one I didn't like so much, as much. The smearing tool you saw is a tool which I really completely underestimated at first, because for stuff like this it's just so good. It just allows you to let everything connect to everything else you want to connect in such an easy way. But I mean, this is also something they use with paintings, you know? If I think about Bob Ross again, smearing is a thing, not just in Photoshop. So this is a little bit cool, but also boring. We're gonna end here. What? Let's use this kind of thing. Oops! Not that again. You know, it would be nice if you just can drag and drop it back. I thought first this is the button, but it's not. I don't know how to make this go back again. Oh, this is a little bit over the top. So when I do stuff like that, that just simply means I have no idea what I should do. So I'm gonna create here a little bit. Put some colors on to the canvas, which is not really a canvas, here and there, and hope that I start seeing something. Then when I start to see something, I can do something. Right? That's what we do. See? Yeah, it's still okay because it's still better than what was before. Looks like a tree kind of, huh? Maybe this is the right place for a tree. I really believe this is a good place for a tree. Yeah. So let's get rid of it. And let's make a tree. Doesn't have to be the same thing as we saw. Just a nice tree. Yeah, trees. Trees were also very tough at first. Everything I did was very tough. I'm not sure if I said this. I mention my Let's Play channel very often, but I also know that if you know, it's not that I try to make hardcore advertising for my LP channel. It's just it was a huge deal. They brought me to this, so I'm gonna talk about this pretty often. And I also understand that if people come for Gimp Photoshop, they are not necessarily interested in Let's Plays as well, which is okay, because it is also the vice versa. So there are few people who watch my Let's Plays and they are all nice, but I know that they are not really interested in stuff like that. And so I understand that, and it makes sense because I would, you know, I'm the same if I check out the channel. And I only watch what I'm interested in. So, but if I talk about that, there's always a reason. If I talk about the Let's Play channel, then the reason for that is I started to use Gimp because I needed to create some thumbnails for the LP channel. And so at first I just edited the screenshots I took from the game I played and tried to make a nice looking thumbnail that was, you know, with Gimp. And so I did this, and I understood Photoshop better and better, and until the point where I started to create try to create an art picture. And that was kind of okay. I thought back then it was awesome. Like I always think it's awesome. I said this already. But it wasn't really so good. It wasn't really so. But you know, and then I kept going. Then again, I made some little stupid drawings for my girlfriend just for fun, and then this turned out to be something. I mean, she likes it. She likes the weird stuff. So when I create some weird stuff, that's what she likes. So because I try to, you know, also to a little bit here and there, I try to paint some, to draw some enemies. And yeah, you can do it. It takes a long time, and you have to kind of learn that. It's a but to get really good in this thing, you have to practice a lot, like crazy. And right now I'm destroying this kind of good-looking tree, but the problem is I have to, you know. I have to. So yeah, artists. I think the world is full with artists. I think the artists were always there, but not everybody had the opportunity to become one, especially when times were rough, you know. And meanwhile, it's easier. Everybody can be an artist, and everybody considers themselves as an artist, and so on. Which is okay. I mean, again, you know, that's fine with me. But I think when we think back about, you know, I just think a little bit overrated some of those old artists, because, you know, people like to talk about them so well, and they're telling, I don't know, when they talk about a regular artist, I always think like, yeah, you know, whatever, I don't know, what do I know? See, I'm not an artist, so the only guy I can remember is Van Gogh, or I'm not even sure if he was an artist. Anyway, one of the popular artists. I always think, well, do we really know did they do the artwork completely alone? Is this only their work and so on? Did they not have any help and so on? Because how, you know, how the heck do we determine that that his work is made by only him? I mean, you know, we only have the hearing and the saying, and back then, without internet, you could just abuse other people for this kind of work and claiming it your work. Anyway, point being is that, yeah, some of those artists might be good and so on or whatever, but, you know, I believe that artists are everywhere. Everybody's an artist. This is a profession everybody can learn if the opportunity is there and their interest. Same thing I think about, oh boy, I hate this so much when I think about it. People sometimes like those beautiful buildings and so on, and yeah, they are beautiful and so on, but if they only talk about that kings are made this, and they don't recognize the hard work of people who died for that, that's always something which is, yeah, we all know some people die probably by creating like really huge buildings, like what's the word, Schloss in English? Like castles and so on, you know, and residences and whatnot. But those buildings were built not just by one king or somebody who had the money, but by all those normal peoples too. And I always think it should be a bigger part of telling stories. It's always like so short, you know. Here, this is the building from king, and then we talk a lot about that king and what he did and so on, and those people who died just mentioned in one sentence. And during the construction world, 11,000 people died. Just one sentence, and then, yeah, I don't know. Nope, don't like that. Yeah, that's a lot better. Copy this guy. And yeah, I always felt that way. Since I'm a child, I always felt like I already questioned that all the time. That was why I'm still kind of like, I don't know, it's just, I fight for nothing. I guess. This is the shadow, yeah. This should be the oh, brain, you're doing a great job, but today it's really, you are abandoning me. This is also funny. Since I started to learn English, I started to also refer to everything I learn and so on. That is my brain doing it. Like I'm distant from my brain, which is also a little bit of weird, because, you know, it's not. But it's people like to do that. I meet you a little bit. Maybe this is the way how we observe us, you know. Maybe it's in a good way. I'm not saying it's bad or something. I just think it's weird that we talk like that. Like we talk about our brain like we talk about our hand, like not being a part of it, or not being us, but more a part of us, like an extension or something. I think that's funny. But it follows some, maybe some medication principles, you know? Meditation. And you should observe yourself somehow, and this is maybe a good start, you know? Seeing what your brain is doing, or how your brain is reacting, and just means how are you reacting in this particular moment. So I think that can be something. Okay, whatever I did here is not too bad. Yeah, meditation is also something well, I think everybody tries meditation sooner or later, and it kind of helps, but at the same time, I think meditation can be used as a tool. But it will never lead you to the absolutely happiness, you know. It just doesn't exist, I believe. I think there exists like satisfaction if you know, not really because you get something, but if you maybe on the end of this life, when you get a little bit quieter, a little bit more humble, maybe then you think about your life, and if you did the right choices. Not really necessary, you don't have to be a good guy all the time. I mean, you shouldn't be a bad guy, but just because you made some mistakes doesn't mean you cannot be happy with that, because mistakes and being bad from time to time, I believe, is okay too. As long as you try to kind of be, you know, better yourself, or understand what when you do something bad, that it has an effect on other people. So I don't know. I mean, we all know what's good and what's bad and so on. We all have a measurement for that in life. So if we do that, if we try to follow what the heart is telling us, then we are on a good way, I believe so. But I say that at the same time I screw up all the time, because everybody knows what's the right thing. We all know what's right to do, but we cannot do it all the time, right? We cannot be as good as we want to be, and sometimes we see other people being very well, and we think like, if how do they do that? How can they be so good? But I tell you something, no one is that good. We are all bad. There is no exception. Everybody has something bad. So, and if you compare us to the ideal, you know, to something which is not really a thing, to just imagine, we imagine that the other person is so good, well, then we feel bad, and then we feel, well, if you're bad anyways, you know, why trying it? But that's the thing where you get in trouble. This is, you know, why you should try to be good, because it's your heart will reward you sooner or later. And if you do something bad again, I think I said this already, the last part, try to fix it if you can, and if you can, try to be next time better, or not better, just you know, listen to your heart, select the song. Yeah, I should do the same thing, guys. Again, I'm not better. Certainly not. Certainly not. I wish I would be. Wish I would be, but I'm not. My problem is that I get too quickly too angry. I lose my patience too fast. So, and the bad thing is actually that I don't like this widget. I have to go back. Maybe we can use this one here. You know, if you are angry, if you're getting angry like me, and you're reacting then angry, even if you're right, you can, you know, it's so much energy you're wasting into being angry. And it's good, sometimes it's good to be angry to the right person, you know. If you deal with assholes, then not too bad to tell, you know, the other person in your personal angry way that you are having enough. But usually, most of the time, it's not a good thing. And then you waste a lot of energy and time, and it hurts yourself as well. So, what do I do with that? Shall we use this one here? Maybe not. You know, tell you something, I want to get this done, but I don't think we can do this today. I want to get this done because I really enjoy that, but I miss music so much that I want to get this done. And then when it's done, I can do something without recording. I can still show it, you know, but yeah. So this is not too bad, however, it is awful. However, we have to fix here some stuff. No, I don't like how it looks, like this one here. Better? Oh, this is not too bad. Weird, huh? Just a little bit shadow here, things there, and what do you know? I have kind of like a cave here. Again. Yo. That's what it is. A bunch of nonsense. Yes, I know. A bunch of nonsense. Best thing in the world. Keep saying that. It's nonsense. If you ask me, Lucas, what's the best thing in the world? Pizza. Pizza and ice cream. Really? Yeah, for sure, why not? No, damn it. So, I mean, in this world, so many good things and so many bad things. And yeah. I like this kind of thing, this creating quickly some lights here and there. Fortunately, there's only one color you can use, but if you have a layer, you can change this here. Ta-da! Look at that. Isn't that not beautiful? Yes! So we need to shine here a little bit. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, I know. A diamond doesn't shine, guys. I know. But I like the song. I really do like the song. Although it always feels like there's something missing. I think the song has some potential, some a little bit more potential. The blue affects everything here. I don't want that. Gonna get rid of a little bit of that. Maybe we should do it. That's fine. And you know what? We can maybe do this in a different way. Like that, and then blue was okay, right? Oh, this is also good. Too bad. Oh, here we go. Nice, nice, nice. And you see, what do you see? You see the most precious picture in the world. In the world. The thing is, I cannot really determine that, because you know, when I create something, I always think it's the best thing. It's, you know, if I wouldn't think like that, I would really not continue drawing it. I mean, you know, I don't think it's the best thing in the world. I think it should be, but that would be sad, because then you know, if this is the best thing in the world, well, that would be very sad, also to me. So that's good. Yeah. Of course, I want to produce the best picture in the world, you know, but there are many good artists. So good luck with that. It's okay. It's okay. But it can be still good, you know. Also, I believe, because it's easier for so many people to create something, maybe we ending up that everybody gets his own personal artist, you know. So many artists that you get your own artist. Like with YouTube, you know, so many channels, so many people making videos. Sooner or later there is like one guy making one video for another guy. Yeah, maybe. Be funny actually. I like the shape of it, but I do not like the. Let's save again. I'm not sure if I saved. I'm gonna make a copy of this thing here, and then we're gonna change a little bit whatever this is, the hue. I don't know, HUE. What could we use here? Huh? Also nice. Yeah, when it comes to color changes, there is always something you like and always something you don't like about that. Maybe we shouldn't change it at all. Let's see. That's also, you have to be careful. Sometimes it looks a lot better when you turn this off on, but you with exposure, if you increase the blackness level, sometimes you see only the good things and stuff you kind of override with the blackness, or some details you lose. You don't realize it immediately, but afterwards, after a while. So always be careful with contrast and so on. Like if we increase the contrast, it's kind of cool, and we will do that, but not now. This is the, you know, this is the for maybe later. So, but maybe a little bit more blue. Yeah, no, maybe this one here. Interesting. So we just need this thing here. La 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 la. Yeah, that's good. It's a little bit sharp here, but you know, since this is really not a problem. Good. Then let's blur this here. Yeah, I mean, it's still incredible that this is free to use. It's good. I'm very happy about it because, you know, I have Adobe Premiere, but I don't like it in terms of this is just a stupid. It's so fucking expensive, Adobe Premiere, for video editing, and it's so unstable. It's ridiculous. How can a program be so expensive and so unstable sometimes? And my PC is not the worst. So in compared to other programs like Blender, which is free and then it just runs. I think it's just overrated. However, I have it. I accidentally made a contract with them. You know, oh, you should always, you know, it happens to everybody. Sooner or later, you always make a weird decision. Anyways, it's gonna expire. The contract expires soon. I will cancel it because it's just not worth it to pay each month like 20 euro or something. Keep that when I just edit some, you know, I'm not doing much meanwhile. Video editing, I did this a while, but just for having it for here and there, no, it's just expensive. I maybe have to check something which is similar, maybe like Sony Vegas, just to be able to cut here and there, nothing fancy. I mean, there are some advantages with it, but it's, in my case, it's just not worth it. Just not worth it. Anyway, so I made a counter, a Google reminder setup. I hope it'll work out, that I don't have to go with Adobe Premiere for another 2 years. At the same time, I also, you know, it's convenient because I got used to Adobe Premiere using it, so it's very easy to use it for me. It's also, I really think it's for this amount they ask you, for this amount of money, this program just runs like shit. But it's a good program though. It's a very good program. I just expect more for the money they ask for. So if this would be free, I would say this is an awesome program. It, you know, it crashes here and there, but it's free. However, it's not free. So I'm very unimpressed. I think they just, you know, this program is this program is also there for a long time. I don't know. I think there's a lot of, I don't know. Don't want to bash on the programmers. I'm sure that writing the codes for that must be horrible. It's just, you know, it's not the program itself, it's more the money they ask for Adobe Premiere. So the programmers, they do a good job. Money they want, oh, I mean, make it cheaper for people like me, come on. Not just, you know, for students. There are also like stupid people like me who just wanna, you know, cut here and there. You can get, you know, if they ask for I don't know, for a standard license, I don't know, 100 euro, I would think about that. But I want to have it, the whole thing. Not just, you know, 1 year or something. No, screw that. Yeah. So it's gonna be a very beautiful picture. I get myself in trouble when I talk like this in the internet. This is the only advantage to be such that no one listens to that, because some people, if you have opinions, and some people will tell you You know, they also have opinions. Which is okay. So let me see. I think we couldn't we? Yes, let's do this. Yeah. Also, I make a lot of save files, backups, and so on. And it happens very rarely that I really go back, you know, for, you know, like a huge oh, how do I say that? That I go back to a earlier stage. The main thing is, if you learn a language, sometimes you have like good days and you think, okay, I did it. I'm almost like a native speaker, which never happens. You're gonna be very good some days and sometimes not. But on the same level as a native speaker with no, you know, not living there. No, that's not gonna work out anyways. But pretty close, that's okay. So pretty close in the nose. Interesting. Here and there I will talk nonsense. I always did this my whole life. It's a part of me. Why, do you ask? Let me tell you. Let me tell you a story. 20 years ago. Yeah, that could work out. Bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah. So here, this one here should. And now we're using just those dots, but that's okay. I mean, I think stuff like this you can also do with a real pencil. We need white little guys. Yeah, that's good. I think those little details we're not gonna see anyways. Not even sure if I like it because this tree is so big and they are so small. I mean, maybe I like it. Or maybe we're gonna do something differently, huh? Maybe we're gonna do something like this. No. Where is it? Yeah. Maybe let's get rid of this again. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of grass or something like that. How weird. Ah, I see. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, that looks different. La 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 da da. We make everything grassy. So I need to see the reflection, otherwise I can't continue, so we do this right now. If I can, I'm very visual. I need to see very early stuff like that. Otherwise, I will not continue. Oh, I'm in the stupid modus now. Crazy mode. Maybe here we don't have to aim for perfectness. This is actually, I think this time I really want to just create this with Gimp. But reflections and so later you can actually make use of the Blender engine, and then we could actually make a really nice reflection, but we will want to practice as well. If we just do this with Blender, we're not gonna learn anything, so we're not gonna do that. So I think, you know, we can maybe use here and there, step 3. So let's see if this works out, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So which color do we have here? Like this one. I see my music. I missed the music. That's the reason I'm singing. You know, it kind of looks good when you look near, but from the distance, you know, does it really look good? No, but who cares? It looks okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. So saving here, and then come on, you can do it. You can do it. Again, this mirroring tool is such an incredible tool. We have 2 layers, so that means we can always a little bit. Ah, see? Problem. Here's a little bit of a problem. Rid of this again. Can I just, you know, I have to skip some of them. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna blur the whole thing here. But this is not looking really good. Am I doing here anything? I think, yeah, that's the reason. Oh crap, I had an idea. I forgot. Oh no, I remember. I do remember. Okay, let's just, you know, just see. I think that's too much. Okay, let's just blur this like this one here. That's okay. What am I doing? I don't like it at all. That's okay, let's keep continuing. But first, maybe it's the color which disturbs me here. Ah, I remember. Yeah, shadow. I think there's shadow just missing here. This one here. Hold on, it's gonna work out. Like this. You hear sometimes a helicopter or something. Yeah, this is what we're gonna use. Yeah. Yeah, you can, in Krita, you can make nice grass easily. Works here too. And the human brain, that's something we need. This is I think this is what lacks understanding if you just start with whatever it is, with what the heck is that, with just use a shortcut, change this here. If you start with Photoshop and so on, you think, or I thought always, if it doesn't look like it, you cannot continue. But it's the thing that there are certain tricks which just make it look like what you're looking for, or what are your, how do I say that? You start to understand that it doesn't have to be perfect, but some things just work for some reason. It's not really accurate. I mean, it's not really how the real world looks, but it's good enough so that we can trick ourselves into believing that that's what it is. I don't know. Today is really hard to talk. So trying to be too good is just counterproductive. Like really, it's not working out at all. So this is good. I may overdid this already with some bubble doubles here. That's clear. This is better. Okay. Well, I think we need more grass. Should we go the easy way? Like, yeah, let's just, you know, this easy way. I mean, it's like we're gonna just copy this one here. This is a good example. We're gonna create a simple pencil here using this guy here. Sometimes I do not know for which reason why that is. Sometimes I'm not able to grab stuff. I do not know what it actually is. Wait, maybe here? Ah, no, it works. Okay, this one here. Good. We're gonna copy this part of it. And now we have a pencil. We can now use this here. Doesn't have to be perfect, just, you know, we want to fill a little bit. But maybe on a new layer. Not really here. So on the one hand, we're making a lot of copies at the same time. Every click, every time we make a different decision, we decide to click like this and that, it's gonna be kind of unique again. So that's a good thing about that. We have basically just created a pencil like this in this shape. This is, you know, you can consider this a pencil. And if you change here the aspect ratio, size, then we're getting different results. Okay. Just see. I never figured out how to actually save this pencil. I never figured it out, fortunately. Okay. So, good. Let's work with that. Not like that. Yep, with this one here. Yeah. So now we're gonna make it really unique looking like. Let's see if this is good or not. So shadow is not correct here. That's okay, there's a lot of stuff which is not good. Yeah. So if we are too detailed here, then we have to be detailed everywhere. So I have to be careful. Oh, I like that a lot. Good. First of all, Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Kind of like this one here. Think I'm gonna yeah, I like that. Okay, that's actually how I make every decision. Do I like it or not like it? Wouldn't that be funny? Hmm. Wouldn't that be funny? Wait. If this is like a little bit like little planets. Hmm. Maybe they're not going to be little planets. Or maybe they are. Maybe they don't. It's really hard to tell. The question is, what do we like better? Yeah. Okay, not planets, but Fuffelduffels. Little tiny Fuffelduffels. So I record like almost, yeah, it's always longer than I think. Maybe it's going to be shorter when I think it's longer. But I kind of appreciate the fact that I'm wrong. I think so often that I understand everything, and then I think, oh man, this world is, oh man, what a shitty world. Sometimes I think, because, you know, I think I know everything. You kind of think like that if you're getting older. But at the same time, when I realize how often I'm wrong about stuff, you know, if I'm so often wrong about stuff, maybe it's not, you know, what do I know at the end, at the day of the day. It's good. Being wrong, it's good. So let's see. I think we're coming to the end for the day. Man, I really thought this is not gonna be so long, but oh boy, was I wrong again. I'm so wrong all the time. No, not all the time, it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. Oh, look at that. Look at my cute little flower. No, look at you. You're the best little flower power. Super cute. I try to. I know what's wrong. Again, the light thing, which I haven't really figured out. Incredible. Important, guys. It's important. They are shadow, they are not a shadow, they are shadow, not a shadow. It's such a weird concept, but it really, really is a thing. Yeah, that's what it is. Isn't that the most beautiful thing in the world? No, it's not. It's really not. Nature is really beautiful. It's kind of like, you know, if you, when I was young, I always kind of looked at games and I thought always, wow, games are looking so great, like the graphic and so on. The real nature is really a lot better. However, you know, you're getting also used to that because there's a lot of nature, so you kind of, you know, get used to that. So it's okay to think like that. Everything is cool, guys. Everything is cool. It's good to see the nature and to enjoy it, but you don't have to pretend. If you like the games better, well then you like the games better. That's what it is. Because you cannot force it anyways. So everything is nice. Nature does a really good job, and humans also do a good job. They should be more humble, especially when they say, "Oh, it's a realistic graphic." While working with Blender, I understand that we are just, you know, we just getting to the surface of things. We are not being very detailed. It looks like we are when we look at our screens and YouTube and so on, and check out the newest trailer, and then we see, oh man, Unreal Engine, it looks so realistic, and it does. But it's really compared to nature. It's just we just on the you know, surface, really, because nature, you can go deeper and deeper. You can get a microscope and you can go deeper and deeper. You know, we have a resolution in games, and if you hit that, that's it. There is not much more going on. We are good at this. We are really good at copying, making it look like, but we are far away from being realistic. We can make it look like. That's true. We can make it look like. Which I like, actually. Which I like. So the grass thing here is for sure not done. Already wanna get this here a little bit. Oh. I'm making it 100, just a little bit there. Although it wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah. Yeah, there's still work to do. This one isn't finished here. I mean, you know, there is not really a main focus, our main concern. It's more like, you know, we are working on something and we try to make it, well, we want to make it good looking. You know, we don't know what will come into this picture. I always think it's almost done. Sooner or later we make a decision and we say, okay, that's it, that's our picture. It doesn't have to be perfect, actually. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is something I want to really understand and learn, not getting upset about something. No, if we, for example, if we do too much, we kind of destroy the I believe so, what's that called again? Abstract stuff. Then we have a nature picture, which I'm not aiming for, actually. Right now it's still okay because, you know, one flower doesn't make a difference, but oh, this is a good title for a movie. One flower doesn't make a difference. If they offer it to Netflix, maybe they buy it. Just the title. A great title. Good, that's it about that. Let's just, you know. Again, if the thumbnail looks a little bit differently to, or maybe not, maybe I'm too tired to make it to also change the thumbnail again. Yeah, we continue here. So for example, I don't really like this one here, but maybe it's the grass here. Let me just see if I get rid of the grass. I want it to be abstract, not too detailed with grass, actually. Let's get rid of that, just for now. No. Will you not get rid? Here we go. Yeah, I like this better. Oh, a little bit of grass, that is okay. This is okay, I mean. Yes. Yeah, let's screw the grass. Too much. Too much. Hmm? Hmm? A hole in the wall. Yes, let's have a hole in the wall. Why not? So. That would be a nice place for the sun, but the problem is I will forget about that next part, which is okay. I see, look at that. Look at that. Well, I think we need to make a copy. Just maybe. Yes, I like that. Oh man. No, next time. Next time. Ah, I see. That's the reason. So. Oh, ladies, it's almost 2 hours. What a great. Oh. This is the beginning thing, which I liked a lot, and now I'm kind of destroying it here. No, but at the same time I have some trouble with this stuff here. Maybe just in the upper right hand corner. Yeah. I like that. Okay, that's just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yes, guys, this is not something you can do on the canvas, but I think sometimes you should also make use of the advantages of Photoshop. Because we are using a fucking mouse, guys. Canvas is the next thing, it's also expensive, right? And it helps us to find our abstract way again. Oh yeah, I like that. Good. Very good. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. It's like using the tool in the way that you create something you love, you like. That's the goal. How do you do that? It doesn't matter. So, well, we have to make some adjustments here and there, and then I think next part I think we are finishing it next time. I don't want to change too many things anymore. Maybe some colors here and there, but I think it's already it goes already a good way. What was that? Yeah, I think I like the yellow here. I like the yellow here. Where is the black rim here? This is what I say. Get what else? Something is not really. That's okay. That's okay too. Well, let me just see what happens if I change here temperature a little bit. Yeah, this one doesn't really it's not really much affected. Let's see. I'm not sure if the color fits. Has to feel right, that's the point. But maybe it isn't the color. Yeah, something is here. Well, I think we have to finish it. I'm a little bit well, let's get rid of this here again. Sometimes you fear you do too much, but it's okay. That we have to take this. Let's see. No, it's fine. We can change this in the end. If we do something differently. The colors are very important, but we can also change it in the if you just, I do this sometimes, that I merge everything at once and then try to paste it here in. Then we can change the whole colors here, and then we can see what we like. And this is helping us. Sometimes it can give us a little bit, but again, we are not gonna go with that right now. But this is interesting. Maybe we can use a part of that. Let's use oily. Yeah, it looks definitely more abstract, but let's see. And on that. Yeah. However, it also gives us those little artifacts. Those are nice stuff if you wanna put some details somewhere, but at the same time, it's good. Maybe not. Probably not. Okay. So this one, something is wrong with this. Something is off. I don't like. Maybe this one here. Maybe it doesn't fit well enough. It's too straight. Straight. Drawing it is really helpful. And it gives you some ideas. It has to make sense in a weird way. Mm-hmm. Some days I just cannot stop. I thought I had something. Maybe a little bit. But sometimes you're also just getting tired of your look at this and your eyes getting tired and everything new is better, but maybe it isn't. But I think in this case it even is. I like the white here a little bit better. But I mean, sometimes you want to change something because you think it looks better, but it only looks temporarily better because you are you already tired yourself a little bit. Your eyes got a little bit tired of looking at the same picture, which is also why then you change the colors a little bit and you think, hey, that's better. No, it's just, you know, different. You like it differently sometimes. It looks like this becomes a little lake. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Okay, this I like, but okay, it's time to stop. Yeah, again, guys, a lot of nonsense will be in the next part. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna take a break, which is good. We see us in the next part, I guess. Bye bye, and auf Wiedersehen.